I'm Bastian, and I'm really bad when it comes to creating slides. So I just do some live coding because I like living on the edge, and that's why I got this headset even. But this is actually no code, but this is something I just created. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Yeah, that's me also, but that's years ago when I was still young and naughty, apparently. So this is about GraphQL together with the content repository. To give you some context, it's so in the NEAS team, we currently are in the process of finding ways to improve our API. First of all, to drive the new UI backend, also to provide something that you can use in your projects. So we try out a lot of things, and we're actually in the middle of that process, and that was also why I was a bit reluctant to do that demonstration, because this is currently just an experiment. Feel free to use it. It's currently still in a private GitHub repo, but I'll publish it. Take it with a grain of salt, because I still have time for a disclaimer later. Let's show what it does. So GraphQL, just a quick intro, is this new cool kid in town from the lunatic guys from Facebook again. Actually, it's not very new. They use that in production since years already. And they recently just open sourced it, and of course, the big hype as always. So now there's these controversial discussions about REST versus GraphQL, and so they position it as they used it because for their use case, where they have these hundreds of different clients and all the mobile phone applications, and so their REST wasn't flexible enough. So they suggested as an alternative, not as a replacement, really. Let's get into the detail. So I just created this little package. Let me see, Neos. Oh, have you actually seen that's the new login screen, in case you didn't see it yet? Yeah. Sweet, huh? So, all right. So this is actually another little script they provide as well. It's just like a JavaScript little UI. And then, so what GraphQL does is in contrary to REST, it only provides you with 2 entry points, one for queries, so to fetch data, one for mutations, to change data. And the nice thing is you get all the documentation for free by defining it, and also type checking. So you get nice things like code completion. So I can go, give me the root node and whatever. Give me its path, maybe. And then, so you see the structure. You define it on the left side. That will define how the server responds back to you. So it looks a bit like JSON, but actually it's, well, as it's Facebook, they wouldn't go with the standard. They just invent something else. But actually, it makes a lot of sense, because what they can do is you can go do something like this. Give me a node at a certain path, for instance. Demo, Java 3, org. Oh, that's still the old side. Features, path, and well, you see, so you can not only iterate through this whole structure, but you can also define these kind of filters. And actually, I just implemented that package to get a feeling for it, but it was so intuitive and easy to do that I ended up implementing the whole Type of 3 CR, well, Neos, sorry, CR API we have on the backend already. So if you're familiar with that, you will easily find yourself at home here. Oh, 5 minutes is really bloody short. Let's just one more example, because that's the interesting thing doing mutations. So let's do something like this. Maybe I should stop talking and just type, because otherwise I won't take too long. Context. Oh, come on. Yeah. I just type, and I guess you can already figure out what it actually does. So you have all the possible mutations. So I can, for instance, move it. Oh yeah, zoom in, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So I can actually call the move node, and I have to specify a context. And that's also a nice thing. Oh, 8 seconds, and oh god, I'm off. I'm sorry. Oh, well, that's a cliffhanger right there. So if you want to see more, just approach me. Well, I promise I didn't publish it yet because I wanted to be free to refactor and do things, but I'll try to publish it tonight in the train home, and well, you'll know. Follow me on Twitter. It's... All right.